Hello guys! Today, ang ituturo ko sa inyo is all about classifying whether a triangle is acute, right, or obtuse. Okay, let's start. So, Pythagorean theorem can also be used in classifying whether a triangle is acute, right, or obtuse. So, remember natin yung formula for Pythagorean theorem, which is c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So, using yung Pythagorean theorem natin, we can find whether a triangle is acute, right, or obtuse. So, if c squared is less than, okay, so ito, less than, bilugan na lang natin. So, if c squared is less than a squared plus b squared, then the triangle is acute, okay? Ibig sabihin, kung yung square ng ating longest side mas mababa doon sa sum nung square ng legs natin, so it means acute yung ating triangle or acute triangle yung tawag sa kanya. And then kapag equal naman, so definition lang ng ating Pythagorean theorem, so automatic right triangle siya or 90 degrees yung angle niya. And then kung mas mataas naman yung c squared natin, ibig sabihin yung triangle naman daw is obtuse. Okay? So let's give some examples para maintindihan nyo kung ano ba yung tinutukoy dito sa ating mga statement. So, example number 1, classify whether the triangle whose side lengths are 8, 12, and 15 is acute, right, or obtuse. So, first thing we need to do is identify ano yung A, ano yung B, and ano yung C sa ating mga given side lengths. So, basically, yung C, okay, sa Pythagorean theorem natin, ang C is the longest side or siya yung hypotenuse. Okay, pero dito hindi natin siya pwedeng tawaging hypotenuse kasi ang hypotenuse, tinatawag lang naman siya sa right triangle. Eh dito sa ating example, di pa naman natin alam kung right triangle ba yung ating example. So, we label this as the longest side, so 15 is C. Okay? And then yung 8 and 12, A and B na yan. Okay? Whether yung 12 yung A or yung 8 yung A. Okay? Basta A and B sila. This is A and this is B. So ngayon, using yung ating mga statement na c squared, a squared plus b squared, so paghahambingin natin sila. Okay? Ano ba yung mas malaki or equal ba sila? Okay? So, we put here c squared, and then dito, ibablank ko muna to. Okay? Ibablank muna natin yung comparison, whether equal, mas malaki, or mas maliit ba yung c squared, para makapag-conclude tayo kung anong klaseng triangle ba yung ating given side lengths, okay? And then, a squared plus b squared. Okay, now, we substitute yung values natin. So, we have here 8 squared. And then, yung a squared is 8. So ano pala to? This is 15 pala, no? Kasi C. This is 15 square. And then, yung a natin is 8 square. Plus yung B, which is 12 square. Ayan. So, simplify muna natin to. So, 15 square, which is 15 times 15 is equals to 225. And then, blanco muna natin to. And then, 8 square is 64. 8 times 8 is 64. Plus 12 square, which is 12 times 12. That is 144. So, this is 225. And then, pag-add na natin tong a squared plus b squared natin para mapaghambing natin yung ating values. So, 144 plus 64, that is 208. Okay? So, ngayon, since may value na tayo, makapaglagay na tayo whether equal ba sila, mas maliit ba si c squared, or mas malaki si c squared. Okay? So, since 225 si c squared, and 208 lang si a squared plus b squared. Therefore, mas malaki si c squared. So, c squared is greater than a squared plus b squared. And according to our statement, kapag mas greater si c squared, the triangle is obtuse. Okay? So, therefore, our conclusion, obtuse yung ating sagot. Okay natin, obtuse. Ayan. Okay, so ganun lang natin siya maka-classify, okay, using yung ating statement. So, let's give some more example. So example number 2, if the side lengths of a triangle are 4, 7, and 8, is the triangle acute, right, or obtuse? So for this example, same lang din yung gagawin natin, okay? So, una, yung longest side, which is yung 8, siya yung ating C. And then yung 4, siya yung A. And then yung 7, yung B. Okay, yan yung legs. Basta yung pinakamalaki sa kanilang tatlo, laging siya yung C. Okay? So ngayon, tulad ng ginawa natin sa example number 1 natin, we write here C squared and then nakablanko muna yung comparison nila. Okay? And then we have here A squared plus B squared. Okay? And then plug in tayo ng values. So C is 8, so this is 8 squared. And then A squared, so A is 4, so this is 4 squared. Plus yung B natin, which is 7, so this is 7 squared. And then hanapin natin yung square ng ating ABC. So 8 squared, 8 times 8, that is 64. And then 4 squared, 4 times 4, that is 16. Plus 7 squared, which is 49. So ngayon, simplify natin yung A squared plus B squared natin. So, 16 plus 49 is equals to 65. So ngayon, comparing these two values, 64 and 65, obviously, mas malaki si 65. So, interpreting this, so 64 is less than 65, so it means C squared is less than A squared plus B squared. Okay? So, ito siya. Less than. So, it means the triangle is acute. So, lagay natin dito. Acute. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya. Okay? Same lang yung ating mga technique to classify yung ating triangle given yung side lengths niya. Okay? So, for our example number 3, kindly comment down your answers sa ating chat box and let's see if marunong na kayong mag-classify ng triangle using yung statements natin. Okay? So, ganun lang gagawin natin. ABC lang and then comparing lang naman tayo nung lalabas sa values natin. Okay? So, kung medyo nalilito pa kayo, you can always go back dun sa ating first 2 example and gayahin nyo lang yung naging steps natin on how to classify yung ating given triangle given yung kanyang side lengths. Okay? So, that's it for our video for today. I hope may natutunan kayo and maraming salamat sa panonood.